Hey, this is Drake here. I was going to go over a new Wild Hearts video. Haven't really played much. I've been grinding away at Sunbreak, but I made this a while back right after some of the new alpha ones dropped, and it's a kind of an updated katana build. The main thing I swapped up on it was a better weapon skill I got from a tree, which I'll show in a moment, and the chest piece I got is the new Alpha Sap Scourge chest piece, which has some more battle spirit. It's kind of a desperation slash battle spirit build. Most of the stuff's the same, but you can see our speed blade boost fury is up to 24%. I was able to gain another 4% from the Alpha Sap Scourge skill I picked up from its blade, which is your triangle attacks do 4% more damage. So you get 20% out of your R2 and 24% boost out of all your triangle attacks. And of course, we still got the 75% manifestation release. We've only got 3% slash bolster, but it helps. I wound up being able to pick up 3% final blow on the extra skill that they added in the update on the weapons. And the other thing that we added was we're at 35% battle spirit, which isn't much more than we was running before, but I was able to drop the talismans and slot in desperation. As you can see, I'm running 15% desperation, still got 5% Hawkeye and 5% solar protection. So, you see the raw damage is 887, and that's not counting any of your 35% battle spirit. And if you're not familiar with it, battle spirit is when they enrage, you get a flat damage bonus the whole time they're enraged. So if you're fighting something like a deeply volatile, after a minute or two, if you're doing enough damage, they enrage and pretty much stay enraged the rest of the fight. So it's a good skill that stays active without a lot of prep work or needing to be maintained. Now, we did lose a little defense, but we're still at 330 defense. So I fought the Grim Stalker with it. I think I did it in about 6 or 7 minutes or so, and never really got close to dying. But so the desperation doesn't hurt you that much. All right, we'll go over the.
Just tell me what you need, and I'll give it all.
Look at the armor right quick. That's the only thing that changed really. Was I equipped this chest piece because it comes with a 10% battle spirit. You get 10% from there, 12% from this one, and the other comes from the weapon. Yeah, it's another 10% on the weapon. So it just kind of goes with the weapon. It's got battle spirit, so we're just piling on it. Talismans I dropped over to 3 that had decent desperation. It was just the best desperation I had lying around, so you can run more or less. And I've still got one in there for 3% battle spirit plus 1 health, which is just, and as always, the one for 11% manifestation release is kind of a always run it on your katana builds. The other thing was, as you can see, I've got 2 Switchblade Boost Furies for 12% instead of having one for 12 and one for 8, and that was picked up through the new Alpha Sap Scourge. We'll look at it here.
And sharper. That's what you're looking for, I imagine.
The route only changes a bit. Of course, I've showed it in my previous videos. It's basically the same. Just come over here and you don't pick up anything. You pick up this Switchblade Boost Fury here, and you could pick up this 15% desperation here, but I prefer to run it in the talismans. That way, I can kind of moderate it and it's not stuck on my weapon. And you come here to get our 24% manifestation release, which we want. Here is the new Alpha Sap Scourge with the 12% speed blade, and on the previous one we had to pick up, where was it? It was over here somewhere. Anyway, we had to pick up 8% before, but this time we could pick up 12, so it got us an additional 4% damage. Here, this way, here, and pick up our other 12% speed blade boost fury. And this weapon at base comes with a 12% speed blade boost fury on it, so that's how it stacks up to be 24%. Now you see it comes with 40% manifestation release on the weapon, 10% battle spirit, and I rolled the third skill and got 3% final blow, which probably could have got something better, but those skills are fairly weak. So if you're not familiar, final blow is just when the monster is down, you just get that additional 3% more damage. So I figured it would stack in pretty good with the build. But honestly, that's basically it. The new kimono is out, and I haven't fought it yet. And honestly, it might be a while before I get around to it.
Can't afford to neglect the
But
equipment that can I be of service?
that's basically it. I mean, I just added in this one for the 10%, and also it's got the speed swallow and the drop saver. The drop saver is actually pretty cool. It's every time you pick up healing waters, it gives you plus 15 health. So I mean, if you're picking them up, you're getting healing. That's awesome. And the speed swallow just helps some. It helps you heal, 11% faster. Which that's one thing I hate on this game. I wish they would put in a feature to where when you're healing and you need to cancel out of it and dodge, you can and just lose the healing water instead of just having to take the hit. As always, running the headpiece for solar protection and deaf ears. Now you could run the Grimstalker one if you're doing deeply volatile for a little more, because it's got like an 8% when you have 1 life left. A little bit more damage, but I kind of like the deaf ears. I believe you make up that 3% just in not having to stop when they roar at the beginning of the battle. And that's basically it. It's just the Garuda hat, and this is the Alpha Sap scored chest, Grimstalker hands, and I'm not sure. I don't think this is a specific monster. It's just a bright-eyed archer waist and the Grimstalker feet. And all in all, it's a pretty solid build. Like I said, you take a little additional damage, but it's really not all that noticeable. I'll do this. And it does some pretty decent damage. You see your basic combo puts out 1575 on the dummy. But the 4% you pick up is from this, your triangle attack. And if you notice, it builds your gauge really fast. Like that. It sucks that you can't lock onto the thing. But yeah, I like to start out with this on here. Sorry, I messed that up. It's better to go straight into your triangle, especially on deeply volatile, so you can isolate apart and put out a whole lot of damage on the weak point. That would have been better if I hadn't messed it up. But you can generally put out about 30,000 on a training dummy just from one unbound state. But that's about it. I said I figured to go over. It ain't much different than the previous video, but this is the new build and it does pretty good. Alright, thank y'all. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. Thanks, till next time.